Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Please write to me at walkwithtak@gmail.com if you have any question regarding this video or any other video that I have posted. Through email, I can provide you with a more thorough answer, and I will respond to you promptly. I have put together a seasoning mix, which I call it the Walk with Tak Basic Seasoning Mix, to enhance your stir frying as well as any other food ingredients that you're going to cook. You can learn more about this seasoning mix through this video, as well as if you like to give it a try, you can get it from Amazon, and I have placed a link below this video. Now, template-based cooking is an important attribute of the fast cooking system. So what is template-based cooking? Why template-based cooking plays a critical role in making home cooking as a viable alternative to fast food and ultra-processed food. In this video, I will use George as an example to demonstrate the importance of template-based cooking in helping him to develop confidence in his cooking. Now, George decided to cook for himself after he was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. He had two problems to make this happen. The first was that he never cooked in his entire life. And the second one is that he had a very busy job, and it was almost impossible for him to find time to cook. He loved his job, and he did not want to make changes to his working conditions as well as his lifestyle. George's situation is very similar to many people living in modern societies around the world. Home cooking is often, for many of them, is a difficult challenge to overcome. Now, for George, efficiency in home cooking is absolutely essential. George has less than 30 minutes to cook a meal each day. For him, the best he can do in this amount of time is to either ordering fast food or eating convenient food, which is mainly ultra-processed food. Until George had adopted the fast cooking system, he never really bothered to try to cook. George had an image of home cooking that requires several hours of prepping, cooking, and cleaning up. He felt that this was something that he would never be able to do. In most of his life, he never attempted to learn to cook because fast food and processed food were convenient and taste great to him. He never thought of any alternatives until he encountered his health problems. Now, after adopting the fast cooking system, George wanted to start out as simple as possible. He looked for a recipe that he can cook in his wok in 5 minutes or less. And he wanted minimum prepping, but still be able to cook with fresh ingredients from scratch. He discovered a recipe for an egg scramlette with sweet corn. Now, he loves egg and he loves sweet corn, so this dish is perfect for him. And furthermore, this dish can cook from scratch in less than 4 minutes. And it's very practical, and he can use it for almost any meal, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. He usually uses for 4 to 6 eggs, and he always has eggs in his refrigerator, so it's always ready for him to cook. And then he also uses frozen corn, which is easy for him to store in his freezer. Now, George discovered that an egg scrambled is a great beginner dish for him. This is a perfect dish to cook in a wok to achieve a texture that he wants, because he loved both scrambled eggs and egg omelette. Now, George mastered how to cook this dish, basically in a matter of a few minutes, particularly after he learned to season his stainless steel wok, which has a natural surface. Seasoning the wok is important, and he used the spot seasoning method before he cooked to create a non-stick cook surface. The method is really simple. He heat up the wok until the oil barely starts to smoke, and then he turn off the heat and let the oil to smoke for another 15 seconds. And this is time when the wok is being seasoned to create a non-stick cook surface. And you can take a look at this video, learn how this method works. Now, this dish has many attractive aspects, and George loved its speed. The wok is the perfect utensil to cook this dish. The bowl shapes of the wok enhance the speed in cooking the eggs. George simply used the wok spatula to push the cooked egg from the edge to the center of the wok. This opens up the space in the bottom of the wok and allows the uncooked egg to fill in, and that makes it cook much faster. And with regard to the corn, George just took the corn directly out from the freezer and add to the egg when the egg is about 50% cooked. Now, after adding the frozen corn, George used the wok spatula to gently fold the eggs over the corn. Now, this cooking method creates what they call a scramlette, because it creates a texture almost like an egg omelette, but it also has the texture of a scrambled egg. Now, George liked both of them, and therefore to him, it makes a perfect egg dish. He feels that he can almost eat this every day without ever getting tired. Furthermore, there's another trick that up his sleeve that makes this dish truly a remarkable dish that makes George happy. By creating substitution of ingredients, George turned this dish into a template. He found some frozen vegetable mix which contained frozen corn, carrots, peas, and carrot. By substituting the frozen corn with the frozen vegetable mix, he converted the recipe into a template. Now, he quickly found other ingredients to use as substitutions. This list getting longer. This includes frozen edamame, fresh or canned tomatoes, different kind of mushrooms, ham, cooked breakfast sausages, or even hot dogs. George has now converted a scramlette recipe into a scramlette template, which is the essence of template-based cooking. He cooks the dish essentially the same way, with minor modifications to accommodate different ingredients. George cooked variations of this egg scramblette 5 to 6 times a week, and he never gets tired of cooking and eating it. The variations are almost infinite. He can choose different ingredients, create different combinations, and vary the ingredients ratios. He's become very creative in trying unique and interesting version of the basic template, create dishes that only he can. Now, despite his lack of cooking experience, George's confidence in kitchen was high after cooking with this scramblette template. He knows that he can now be his own best cook because no one else can cook this dish for him in the way how he likes it. After mastering his template, he's now ready to explore other templates. As he continued to add templates to his repertoire, George realized that his goal in making home cooking as part of his daily routine is gradually come into shape. Most importantly, he can now take control of the food that he put into his body, actually without changing his lifestyle. The fast cooking system is truly a cooking system that is built for the 21st century, that to make home cooking a viable alternative to fast and ultra-processed food. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine using my fast cooking system. And with this cooking system, it will make your home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun. If you'd like to learn more about this cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.